We just got some crazy news about the three biggest movies of next year, from Marvel not knowing how to end Avengers Doomsday to an actor leaving Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and great Dune Messiah updates. Let's get into all of this. So we have a couple things from Avengers Doomsday to get to, and the first is coming from Daniel RPK. Again, I've covered him a lot on this channel, one of the most reputable insiders in the industry, and he says that Marvel Studios reportedly still does not have a finalized third act for Avengers Doomsday. Now, not knowing what your big final battle and conclusion to your movie is going to be wouldn't be a problem if they haven't already been filming for 2 months now. Again, this is just a report. This doesn't line up with the delay that happened, because obviously they started filming this movie in April of this year and plan to release it in May of next year before delaying it to December 18th, 2026. So obviously something was going on behind the scenes. Things were not getting ready in time. One theory I've been seeing thrown around a lot is that Marvel might be waiting to see how Fantastic Four First Steps does at the box office before finalizing the ending to their movie, because obviously the Fantastic Four were going to be major characters in this next Avengers film. So if the Fantastic Four flops at the box office, Marvel might take that and be like, oh no, we can't have the Fantastic Four be like major players in the next Avengers movie. We can't have them be the main focus despite Doctor Doom being the main villain, and maybe they'll shift the focus back to like Thor and the other classic heroes. This also came out and said that Marvel Studios is reportedly filming scenes set in the Void from Deadpool and Wolverine for Avengers Doomsday. What on earth they're cooking with this, I have no idea. I really don't know how Marvel's going to pull any of this off. There's so many elements in this movie, it's going to be a big challenge, but hopefully they can give us a great film. Sticking with Marvel quick before we get to the Odyssey and Dune Messiah news, we do know that the Thunderbolts is going to end its box office run right around $390 million worldwide. Obviously right now you can go and rent it on things like Amazon Prime and stuff. There's a lower finish than Eternals, Shang-Chi, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and two of these films are like pandemic movies, so this is kind of crazy that the film underperformed that badly, but I guess it just shows the public doesn't really care about Marvel movies anymore until they've proven themselves with a couple good ones in a row. Let's shift over to Christopher Nolan's next film, The Odyssey, because yes, an actor has left this movie, but first I just want to highlight, if you guys have gone and see any movies in the past week like Jurassic World Rebirth, or if you go and see anything like Superman in this next week, there is a teaser playing only in theaters right now for this film. The teaser's not much, it's only about a minute long, and you just see some shots of like the beach and waves, and then you do get to see both Tom Holland and John Bernthal in the film. But even though the teaser's incredibly short and doesn't even really show us anything from the movie, it still has me incredibly excited. Like, they are going in on the marketing already for this film while it's still filming. This is going to be an absolute event next year. The actor that left is actually Cosmo Jarvis, who obviously in this incredibly stacked cast is one of the smaller names, but he was just in Shogun, had some other really good projects lately. He just left the project to go play young Joseph Stalin in a new movie. He's been replaced by Logan Marshall Green in this film, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very familiar with Logan Marshall Green outside of the film Upgrade, which he is incredible in, so I'm happy he's getting this bigger opportunity in a Nolan movie. Now, we don't even know who this character was that Cosmo Jarvis was playing, but still, this is a good opportunity for him, and definitely go watch Upgrade if you haven't. Dune Messiah officially entered production and has started filming today, so we do have some new updates about the film. Dune Messiah will be the second major film ever to be shot entirely with IMAX cameras, and if you're wondering what the first film is, it's actually The Odyssey that's only coming out a few months before it. You might be wondering, wait, aren't there tons of different IMAX movies and films made for IMAX? How are these the only two movies made entirely with IMAX cameras? Well, it's because the IMAX cameras themselves, as you can see in this picture above, are absolutely massive, clunky machines to bring around. They're super noisy, which makes it hard to film audio. So most movies that are shot for IMAX really just use regular cameras and do it digitally, or just use these very briefly for a few scenes. IMAX has literally went ahead and made special new versions of these IMAX cameras that are a little bit quieter, a little bit easier to use in productions, just for Dune Messiah and The Odyssey. But let me know in the comments below, which one of these blockbusters are you most excited for next year? And if you want to hear about Marvel's bold new strategy and some early Fantastic Four screenings, click the video above my head right now. Thank you for watching.